Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Dante86 back for another video. Now, in my last video I did kind of talk about me being relocated and everything. I know I talked about this beforehand in some of my videos, saying that I was going to be moving back with my parents for a bit and trying to find a job in Dallas. And the last video that I did, the last actual vlog I made, I did talk about as well how before I went to New York I hadn't heard anything yet and I was getting a little worried. So I actually did get a job about a week ago, and it was kind of crazy. So go back to July the 21st. I was still up in New York, and I applied for one position that's actually in the same city that my parents live in. I applied for that on, I think, the 16th, the second day I was up there in New York. I applied for that position, and I have a friend who actually works in this district, so I let him know that I applied for it and kind of was asking him about the district and everything. He contacted me later and told me that the position had already been filled, so it's like, well, crap, okay. So then, fast forward to July the 21st, that was the day before I was going to leave. Me and Chris, or Neo GameSpark, we were just kind of chilling, hanging out. And I was telling him, like, man, I'm really concerned. I haven't heard anything about a job yet, and I don't know. I'm just getting kind of worried, you know? It's been all summer. I haven't had any interviews. I haven't had any calls. My principal didn't do my references until late, so that kind of took me out of the running for a lot of the positions that I had applied for. So I was really worried. But Chris was like, you know, you gotta stay positive and just keep a positive outlook on everything and things will work out. Literally minutes after he said that to me, that same friend I contacted about the position that I applied for on the 16th, he told me that he was talking with someone and that there was a position open in a district that's close to there as well. So he told me that, gave me the email address, and told me to email the person. So while sitting in New York at Chris's house, I had my laptop and I just started, I typed up the email, I sent my cover letter and my resume, and he got back with me within a few minutes and told me to make sure I filled out the application, which I was in the process of doing already. And within about, I say, 2 hours, the process it took me to fill out the application and everything, I had an email from the fine arts director, and they were trying to set up an interview for me, and just wanted to make sure that I had everything done. So the next day, when I was on my way home, I think it was maybe about 6 or 7 o'clock, something like that. I was running through the airport in Atlanta, trying to get to my gate and everything before I knew the flight was delayed. But anyways, I was doing that, and I had a text message and a phone call, so I returned the phone call, and ooh, it's raining hard. I returned the phone call, and the guy was just telling me that the principal wanted to see if she could get me in for an interview on Thursday. The only issue with that is the fact that my flight was taking me back to Central Texas, and the place that was going to interview is about 2.5 hours away up in the Dallas area. So it was like, if we could do it on Friday, that would be better, but just let me know and we'll try to work something out. Fast forward, the next day I got a phone call about 11 o'clock, and they were asking if I could come in for an interview at 3:30 I think, which is feasible, and I could have driven up there, but I didn't want to be rushed and, you know, dealing with traffic and everything, so they knew that I was in Central Texas and they kind of worked with me, and I had my interview that following Tuesday. The interview went very well, and I ended up getting a phone call the next day. This was exactly a week after stuff happened when I was in New York, but I got a call that next day from the secretary trying to get my information about to send me information for the teacher retreat that was coming up. Note, I hadn't gotten a phone call yet from HR offering me the position, so that was my way of knowing that I got the job. But I do all this explanation to let you all know that This is another huge life update. If you've been here for a long time, you've seen me in college, going to getting my first job, well, working in Target, then getting my first job and my second job, and now this one. So it's been a journey, most definitely, but this journey took me to Central Texas, where I got my own apartment and my license and everything. Whoa, power. Storm, that's funny. Anyways, it's been a crazy journey, and now the lights are out. Yay. So, hold on. We're doing it live. It's been a crazy journey, but yeah, it's been cool at the same time. I'm thankful for this journey, and I'm thankful for all of you for being there with me the whole time. Alright, Mom's calling me now because the power's out. Anyways, gotta go. Peace.